This might actually be it. The guy's calling me out here, so he is the Hand of Korth, apparently. Or so he claims. Self-proclaimed Hand of Korth. And he dare challenges the Herald of Andraste. Unfortunately for him, it's not going to be a fair fight. I think there's, what, he's got like 3 goons, 4 goons? So it's like 4v4. And he looks like a demon. He actually looks like a cow from Diablo 2, if you know what I'm talking about. From far, at least. Alright, so he's immune to, I guess, disables, paralysis, slow, stun, taunt, yada yada yada. So, he's basically immune to most area effect. I guess he's immune to most effects and conditions. And he hits hard. Hits quite hard. Yeah, he definitely looks like a cow. Literally. We may need to just back off here. Got a couple of Avar defenders with him. And it looks like Cassandra's taking a beating. Right from the get-go. Which leaves us with 9 potions left. Let's do a quick mend. And try to take out its armor right away. So it looks like the armor is actually measured in blocks for this guy. And so presumably we have to knock out all of its armor, all of his armor, and then we can take out his health bar from there. The question is, I don't know if he can respawn, or sorry, regenerate his armor, similar to the previous boss that we fought earlier, if you've seen that one as well. So not surprising, we're down to 5 potions already, and the Hand of Korth still has pretty much all of his health. But we were able to chip away at his armor for the last maybe like 2 minutes, perhaps. So we've got 2 bars of armor left. Let's back off just a little bit. Let him eat some fireballs for breakfast. Okay, so all the armor has been destroyed. Now we're going in for the kill. Assuming he does not, or he's not able to regenerate his health or his armor. Alright, so his health bar is actually a lot less durable, it looks like. So we're actually just quite... we're just working hard, you know? I'm actually down to 1.5 blocks of life as well, but that's fine. I don't think he'll last another, 10 seconds if he didn't regenerate his armor, but he did. So life can't actually be that easy, right? So took out half his life. Pretty much 3/4 of his armor is gone as well, and we have 2 potions left. But I think we can do it. I think we can do it. We should just pop some mana potions as well. There are still a lot of effects and conditions happening, despite the fact that he is immune to stuns and paralysis. So as long as Cassandra does not die in this scenario, I think we're okay, because he is distracted. Even though he is immune to taunt, so therefore we're not going to taunt him at all. We're just going to continue to whack him to death here, and he does freeze. He's not immune to freezes, apparently. Okay, so he goes down, and we have 1 potion left. Cassandra's actually about to die. We'll use it on her for the last potion, and we have secured a route as well. Or actually, that's a side quest. Never mind, that's not a quest altogether. The Avar Bowman is probably just gonna drop within the next 5 seconds, and he does. Assuming it's a he, it's a bowman, not a bowwoman, so that is fine, I think. So where are the hostages then? Grey Warden
I think
banner.
Blackwall would have like to have been here for this.
Yeah, but the thing is, Blackwall probably would not have survived this encounter. I think this is where the hostages are. Maybe. Maybe. We'll check it out. Hello.
Herald of Andraste.
I dealt with the Avar. Is everyone alright?
Yes, your worship. The injured need some rest, but we can return on our own.
I can't believe the Herald came for us. I told you he wouldn't leave us.
I just love how these people think that they know me. But I mean, that's definitely a good sign of leadership and inspiration. You know, you gotta make every man, woman, and child believe in you. That's definitely a good sign of great leadership. Anyhow, we're just gonna trek back to where we were, I suppose. I don't know if we can actually fast travel from here, but we'll trek back because Cassandra's not in very good shape here. But looks like, look who's waiting for us here.
Your god looks after you, Harold. There lies the brat. His father, chief of our holding, would duel me for the loss if he cared enough.
Wait, so what do you need?
The Inquisition has a purpose your chief lacks. Join me. Help us stop the breach.
Is this why the Lady of the Skies had me here? To help heal the wounds in her skin? Aye, I'll join you. Let me make peace with my kid and I'll find where you set your flag.
That's it? I don't get a fist bump? Come on, man. Alright, so we acquired another agent. But the fact remains, Cassandra is pretty much a millimeter of health away from death. So we definitely need to backtrack a bit here. At least fast travel back to a camp, bare minimum. I'm not sure if that actually gave me any Inquisition perks, but I'm hoping it does because we need the Deft Hands perk really badly here. Really badly. More blue vitriol, which we probably don't need anymore, at least. More goods somewhere here. Nope, we don't need a summer stone either. And it doesn't look like we can open this yet. Or ever. Alright. So I think this is it. For this place at least. It doesn't look like we've done anything to the rest of our party members. Maybe we should go back and do that instead. Yes, there's something around here, but I can't seem to find it. Very strange. Yeah, so I probably can't get inside to retrieve Memories of the Grey. Need to get that Inquisition perk. ASAP. Let's get back to camp, though. Let's do that. Righto. Come on, dear. Let's get a move on it. We have maximum amount of potions. We have an empty slot here. We have Jar of Bees, the Lyrium Potion, and the Regen Potion, which we've used before, earlier on this Let's Play. But I don't think we'll need any of them yet.
Nothing to report,
I really need a new wardrobe as well, actually. Let's change it up as well, since you guys have not seen too much of the other characters thus far. So we'll bring Sarah along anyways, although I don't think we ever used her before. You're wearing very little, ma'am. So let's see what we have here. We will actually use the no, explosive toxin. We'll be focusing on the double dagger skill tree for her, because Varric is already an archer. And I feel like there's really no need for 2 archers in this composition. And Sarah, unfortunately, I just don't really need her in my party. It's a little bit redundant, actually. Quick Blade, Mercy Killing, easy to miss. Well, all very interesting skills, don't get me wrong. Just not really, doesn't really fit my playstyle all that much. But I think it's safe to assume that all of the rogues have the same skill trees. Well, 4 of them, I guess. And you can really decide on how you want to build your characters to your liking. Sure, whatever. Okay, fine. Okay. Okay, we'll take that. Effortless repost. We'll take that. Alright, so I would need some armor on her, because she's literally wearing like a dress or something like that. She's wearing a summer dress in a swamp filled with zombies. Definitely not the greatest idea. So we'll take Blackwall as well. We'll take Solace and we'll take Iron Bull. And these are some of the guys we don't really use as well. Solace was in our party early on in this playthrough, but there just seems to be better mages available, you know? Blackwall, Vanguard, Bodyguard, we can't even use that. It'll cost you Cutting Words, Trust the Steel, Challenge, Throw the Gauntlet. Ooh, that's a good one. It sounds good, at least. Guardian Spirit, Strength of Spirits. You're very drawn to that, blah, 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 blah. Transmute Magic. That might actually be useful. This spell is very good against rifts, actually. I really need to invest on the spirit side of the magic skill trees. Will probably make my life a lot easier. Going up against the Breach. Easy target. We'll just take that. Nothing too fancy. And that's one gigantic sword on Blackwall. Alright, so I think we have a requisition to fill, if I'm not wrong, at least. We can craft an item. We have crafted Falamar Geological Survey. We have also crafted the Inquisition tapestries. And I think that's it. We need more spider inker, I think. So we've done that. I believe we have saved our hostages from the Avar. I'm not sure why I keep calling them Avars, but they're actually called Avars, pronounced Avars. And it doesn't look like there's that many quests left over anymore in the Falamar. Yeah, not much. Not much. I think we've done everything here. Or pretty much everything here.
I've news, sir.
What is it?
See for yourself, sir.
We have acquired the Falamar Geological Survey, which we just completed in the requisition. And that is the only thing they have to report. Everything else, just nothing. Alright, so We'll take the original core, I guess. Well, I guess we don't have to. We don't have to. We'll just do some exploring with our new group of friends and just hope that their lack of armor will not cause too much of a problem. Those daggers look really, really harmless, if you know what I mean. You should really put on a jacket too. This ain't for Eldon. Alright, so let's quickly check what Sarah can actually wield or wear, because she looks extremely underdressed, and when you're stuck in a swamp full of zombies, you really don't want to be wearing a dress, do you? That two little butter knife, but those two butter knives on her back really can't do much against the horde of zombies, right? So yeah, you gotta dress for the occasion. I mean, yeah, she can't be wearing that either. What do we have here? Or Legion, reinforced defender armor. No, it's warrior only, of course. Of course. Right, so yeah, no, we're not a good idea. Alright, so let's trek a little bit further. Trucking along, trucking along. I mean, Sarah must be freezing as well. Just, you know. Funny enough, if you look closely at her blade on the right side, it actually looks like a pistol in a holster, you know? I don't know if you've ever played Red Dead Redemption, but it actually, from far, it looks kind of like a gun. See, the handle would be like the gun handle, and the holster is the blade, really. Or maybe I'm just really tired right now. Maybe I'm just really out of it. I don't know. Let me know what you think of this strange looking dagger slash pistol that Sarah has. I don't recall the Dragon Age series ever having guns, but I think crossbow might be the closest one with the crossbow bolts. Alright, so let's get a little bit further south. No, we don't really want to light the beacon again. Definitely not a good idea. I wonder if the deft hands actually applies to rogues as well, because that's basically what happened. You would unlock the deft hands attribute skill. It's actually a separate skill which you could unlock under the talent tree. It's actually a talent, a passive talent for the rogues. Back in the Origins days, essentially. So you can actually choose whether or not this rogue character would have deft hands or not, or you can spend the attribute points somewhere else, perhaps. I don't know. We'll just quickly avoid these undead gentlemen. Okay. Maybe we can't. Okay, let's just try to pull everyone out. Or in, sorry, in, not out. Yeah, they're going the wrong way. Yeah. Just get everyone on top of the... I guess you can call these the wooden stairs? Wooden staircase, maybe? Okay. The moment of truth. I think the dagger actually glowed for a bit there, but might be random. Alright, so the moment of truth requires perk deft hands fine tools. That would be deft hands fine tools. So what this means is that we actually need to acquire the Inquisition perk before we can actually unlock the door, and presumably what is behind the door is the Grey Warden artifact or artifacts. What this also means is we can't actually complete this mission unless otherwise stated. Right, the folly of General Not Sheraton. Rebel mages, a horsemaster's notes on mounts. I believe up to this point we only have that one Ferelden horse that was made available to us from the horsemaster in the beginning of the Hinterlands quest. But apparently you can get more mounts over time, which would be kind of cool actually. I think during my potential second playthrough that could be a very viable option, you know, go for the completionist, you know, to find every single damn mount and, you know, knock yourself out after that, you know? And once again, edit magic, video editing magic will come into play again.
Dispatch for you.
What is it?
Could prove useful, sir.
Well, that's what you always say. We received the field tent recipe. You don't need a recipe to make a tent. I mean, come on now. We're trying to lead a revolution here and people can't even get tents. Like, come on now. Oh, apparently it's a tent upgrade. Yeah. Go figure. I guess the real question is, aside from sleeping in a tent or resting in a tent, what else are tents used for? For the Inquisition, that is. Alright, not your personal usage. That's a completely different topic altogether, I feel. Right, so there are other rifts we need to close, but I don't feel like doing it right now. Why don't we go with more artifact retrieval? Help out Blackwall, you know, try to locate the rest of the Grey Wardens, and try to figure out if they were actually kidnapped or not. Although it's actually pretty difficult to kidnap a band of Grey Wardens. There must be something. What do we find here?
I think Blackwall would have liked to have been here for this.
Well, too bad he's not here. Blackwall is not here at the moment. We're doing the guy a favor here. You know, we have a war to win, and we're just going out of our way to pick up artifacts that may or may not be important in the grand scheme of things. You know, we're trying our best here. Just cut us some slack, please, you know? Okay, so we're one step closer to discovering another Grey Warden artifact. And of course they have nothing to report aside from the fact that... Oh wait, nope, never mind, they do. Aside from recipes that we clearly do not need at this point in time. Geological survey. We get more samples of rocks. Can we turn those rocks into weapons? That's my question. Alright, so we got more power. We are edging closer to Kalen Had's fortress. Actually, it's not fortress. It's I'm not sure what it's called anymore. And one can never get enough elf roots. Alright, so it should be somewhere around here. We are somewhere in the ruins, and there's a gazillion elf roots. That's completely distracting me from finding Blackwall's treasure. And even elf root is growing here. And we will claim this land. Saga of Tyrota. Just because we can. Alright, so it looks like the treasure's hidden somewhere here.
I think Blackwall would have liked to have been here for this.
Yes, Blackwall would like to see this, but he's not in our party for the 50th time. We'll just have to make do, guys. We'll have to make do.